Our question of the day is from Tanya in California. Dave, I suspect one of my team members is quietly checked out. They're still doing the basics, but the energy, creativity, and ownership are gone. How do you confront someone who's still technically doing their job without feeling like you're nitpicking? Well, it's a requirement here at Ramsey that we don't have anybody working a JOB. Doing the bare minimum to get your pay is not acceptable. You don't get to stay. You have to be engaged. It's a cultural icon. It's one of our values that I am self-employed. I'm engaged. I care about my work. I care about the output. I care about the people on the other end of my work. I care about my team that I work with. And I have all the energy, creativity, and ownership of someone as if I'm self-employed. And that is a core value here. And if you're not functioning in one of those core values, that's not nitpicking. It's a big deal. Because here's the problem, Tanya. Everyone else knows it too. And when you sanction this, you're inviting more of it. You remember the thing a few years ago where this thing came out, quiet quitting? Yeah. And I came up with a phrase during that time. I told our team, we will have quiet firings to go with your quiet quitting. We'll be done. Because, if your spirit leaves the building, you should take your body with it, or I'll help you. And I'm not mad about it, but I'm here. And when I'm here, I'm all here. And you are too. That's not nitpicking at all. It's a requirement. It's a job performance issue. And so no one wins the Super Bowl mailing it in or quiet quitting. This is someone doing the bare minimum. I'm going to come in as late as I can come in, leave as early as I can leave, and work as little as I can work while I'm at work. I'm mailing it in. No one wants to watch a sports team do that. You can tell when somebody doesn't care. It's a big deal, and it's contagious as crud. It'll run through your organization if you don't stamp it out. So, I suspect one of my team members is quietly checked out. They're still doing the basics. How do you confront someone who's still technically doing their job? Well, the difference is I don't think they're doing their job, because part of their job is to be engaged and bring in 110% and excellence and caring. And so I would just sit down and say, at Ramsey, we call it a difficult conversation. This is going to be a difficult conversation. No one's getting fired today, but we have some things we need to work on. It appears, based on all the exterior evidence and just observation, that you have checked out and that you don't care and that you really aren't giving your best. You're kind of mailing it in. Tell me about that. And let them talk. They may go, yeah, I think I hate you. They may go, I think this is a cult and I don't want to be here anymore. They may say all kinds of things. You have no idea what they're going to say back. But you just open the door and let them talk. And that may be the last conversation. And go, well, I changed my mind. Someone is getting fired today. So, and I have the right to change my mind. So, but, what we're doing is a discovery here. We're trying to figure out what's going on. And if we can't correct this, then we're going to have a difficult conversation that is going to involve someone leaving the building, and that's going to be you. So we need to work through this together, and I'll try to help you. I'm your leader. I want to serve you. Is there some kind of an environmental issue, the team you're working on? Is there a problem that I don't know about that's caused you to lose faith, that's caused you to not write the thing? So, no, you can't stay. So there's something about those of us when we own a small business that we feel like we're not allowed to confront certain things like this. And I jumped the fence on that a few years ago, and now I not only feel like I'm allowed to, I'm obligated to. So years and years and years ago, 20 years ago, roughly, I'm standing in a staff meeting, 250 people, and I'm talking in a staff meeting, telling everybody what we're doing. And I'm watching this girl, and she's yawning, and I said something, and she rolled her eyes. And I thought, well, that was kind of weird. Okay, and I just kept going, and then I went to her leader later, and I said, hey, that was kind of weird, and I don't know exactly what to do about it. And I was kind of walking around the edges of it, and I'm like, maybe I didn't understand, or maybe I was saying something that was stupid or whatever. I don't know. It's possible, but I guess we ought to talk to her about it. And the guy went and talked to her about it, and she basically vomited all over him that she hated working there. And I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, good. So then we can fix that for you. And so, yeah, you're not here anymore. And so, but I almost thought, well, I'm being childish because I'm on stage talking and I'm offended that someone in the audience wasn't buying what I was selling. No, that really wasn't it at all. But it was a leader observing that someone had checked out, and then it is my obligation to be proactive with someone that has checked out and find out why, and is this fixable, and can we get you checked back in, or do we need to do a permanent checkout? And it's better for everyone if someone that's not there is not there. Everyone likes it. No one wants to work with people that are checked out. No one wants to work with people that are mailing it in, that are half-butt doing their work, because it makes the team look bad. It makes the production in that area look bad. And so if you're excellent at your job, but you work with a doofus who's mailing it in, then you don't, your team doesn't look good. You don't feel good. You don't want to work with them. And so when the leadership steps in and goes, hey, they're not here anymore, you go, wow, thank God. I'm a thoroughbred and I don't have to work with a donkey. And so that's what it is. So no, you're not nitpicking, Tanya. You're doing your job. Your job as a leader is to manage and create culture. And when you're managing and creating culture, you are going to get what you tolerate. So when you tolerate someone checking out, quiet quitting, whatever the flip you want to call it, you are tolerating lack of productivity, lack of care, lack of energy, lack of creativity, and it is infectious and it will spread through your organization. And then you'll be emailing me going, Dave, I have a problem with my culture. Yeah, because you did not remove the bad apple and the whole barrel got stunk up, baby. That's what happened. And so it's your job as the leader to address this with this person. It could just be that they're having a bad time at home, husband's sick, and they're distracted with that. Well, then we give them some grace, right? And we're not all smart aleck about it. But it could be that they're just being a butt and they're immature and they don't like working and stuff. And so that work thing is bothersome to some people. So we need to help them with that. Like, find somewhere else to not work. That's a good plan. We can do that. So, but again, you dig into find out the information. Just ask about it. What's the cause on this? And if I can help you with the cause as the leader, that's my job. And if I can't help you, we got to correct it because we can't stay in status quo. I mean, we give you a little grace while you get through some personal stuff, but meantime, you got to smile and bring your best anyway, and we're going to work with you and help you.